Hey Hawks, it's Miss Watts, and I am back with the next part of this project. So, the next part that we are going to talk about are the color coded cards, which are what we call the back of the cards. Okay. So, if you guys look, let's see. So, for the last part, we actually talked about the front of the cards. So, right now, we're going to go ahead and get into the back of the cards. So, this is actually pretty self explanatory, but I'm going to go over it anyway, just so you guys have an idea as to what you're supposed to do. Okay. Remember, everything is going to be judged on a value set of 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay. And I know at the end of the last video, I was like trying to demonstrate like what would be my 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I totally got it all backwards because I really didn't remember what my 1, 2, 3, and 4 is. Yeah, so that's why it's important that you guys write down what your particular choices or the value set that you choose for each one, because it's extremely important, especially when we are trying to figure out your calculations, which is going to determine what your dominant color is. So make sure that you are writing down everything. And for you all that want to do this electronically, in Google Meets, you will have this electronically where you will be able to download a copy of this, and you'll be able to just go ahead and do a Google form, and you're going to insert your value set on each particular card. So that way you can remember it. But either way, make sure that you're writing or documenting in some form or fashion what your value set is for each part of this study. Okay. So let's kind of go back to the topic at hand. Okay. So here's the deal. I don't want you guys to pay attention to the colors that are stated on the back of these cards. Don't pay attention to that right now. Okay. That is strictly so when you guys start the labeling process as far as determining your value set for it, that's really there for you guys to be able to identify what card is your 4, which one's your 3, which one is your 2, which one is your 1. Okay. Don't look at these as if, I like the color green, so I'm going to choose everything that's green, or I'm going to put a 4 next to, anything that's green. Don't do that. This is supposed to be your gut reaction to what you've read. Okay. It needs to be something that is legit, something that is real, and something that is like instantaneous. Okay. I don't want you guys to just start randomly picking stuff and it's not real. It doesn't really describe you. When I say instantaneous, I want it to be something that when you read it, you instantly feel like that describes me to a T. This is the card that describes me. Okay. Please don't get distracted. Do not, for the sake of trying to get done with the lesson, just randomly pick something. And I will tell you why. Okay. For this class, because it is project based, whether we are on the computer doing our classes online, or whether we're in the classroom physically, okay, you are going to have to learn how to work with other people. And these may be people that you don't want to work with. And to be honest, nobody cares. You're going to have to work with people that you don't want to work with. Okay. What I don't want to do is have the same personality color as far as your dominant colors in the same group, because that's going to lead to you guys not getting any work done. Okay. So it is extremely important that you actually take the time to really evaluate which one of these is your gut reaction to what you relate to the most. Okay. And guys, here's the real deal. All right. Of course, there are going to be times where you get to pick who you want to work with, but in real life, that's just not realistic. Okay. And in my course, and if you're one of my students, you're going to learn a lot about you. And if you're going to be successful, okay, you're going to have to learn how to understand other people that are not like you. And you're going to have to learn how to communicate with other people that are not like you. If you are the kind of person that only wants to hang around and talk to people that are like you, then that kind of makes you simple. And I don't want you guys to be simple-minded. Okay? The way that you grow and the way that you become successful is when you can relate and communicate and deal and problem solve with everybody, or at least most people. Everybody is not going to like you. Okay? You are not meant to be liked by everyone in the world, but the least you could do is be able to communicate with people. And even if they don't respect the way that you think, feel, or express yourself, you can respect the way that you express yourself to them. And you can just respect the way that you deliver things to them. Okay, so remember, all of these projects are about, self-discovery. So this is a big deal. Okay, this is going to tell me for the rest of the year what kind of person you are and what kind of people do I need to put in your group for your group to deliver a project that's going to make sure that you get high school credit. Okay? All right, so let's get back to the lesson. Now, if we look at this portion of the study, you're going to see these cards. They're going to be identified by a color, okay? This is only so you can mark your 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, remember, your 4 is most like you, okay? Your 3 is, there's a lot in there that you can relate to, but all of it is not really on key or on point as far as describing you, so that's your 3. And then you have your 1 that's not like you at all. And then you have your 2 where most of it is not like you, but you can see some of those things in your character. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're just going to read the information in the card. Take your time and read. Okay, read it. For real. I need y'all to read it. All right. If you don't fully understand what something is, y'all Google stuff all the time anyway. So just Google it. Okay. Take your time, understand it. And if you notice that one of these cards describe you more than the other one, then pick that one. Okay. And guys, here's the deal. There are no right or wrong answers here. And I don't want your parents to tell you which one you need to pick. You need to decide which you are. Okay. This is not a family project. This is for you. Got it? So you read it thoroughly. Okay. Read it all the way. And then you decide which ones describe you the most. Remember, you have 4 cards, okay? So one of those cards is going to be your 4. One's going to be your 3. One's going to be your 2. One is going to be your 1. Got it? Okay. So if you guys have any questions about it, you don't fully understand it, you can always replay the video, or you can request to have one-on-one conference with me so we can kind of wrinkle out the kinks or whatever it is you don't understand. We can identify that and try to move on. But for the most part, guys, just read it. And if you don't fully understand it, just, look up the word. If there's a word in there that you don't normally see and you're trying to get a good perception or a good understanding of that word, look it up. Okay. This is not, I don't want you to ask your parents which one they think you are. This is not about their opinion of who you are. Okay. I don't want you to live your life determining who you are based off of other people's opinion. This is when you're going to get to know who you are for yourself. And this may not be the only thing that we do that's going to help you, but this will be a good start. Okay. All right. So I will check you guys out. I guess whenever you turn it in and see how we're doing, how well things are going. But other than that, I will see you guys on the next video. All right. Bye.